How other people's art influences my own, little mini documentary. This was inspired by two different makers I've seen on Instagram but don't know in real life or have never talked to. Highly recommend you follow QT Handmade and Lady Lauren Stitching. I love the way that QT Handmade does her high top designs, but I wanted it to be in holographic thread like Lady Lauren Stitching. Shout out to my friend Cecilia of Mindful Crafter. She started out as my student in 2022, and then I became her student, and she actually taught me to embroider. I decided to go with a dragonfly theme because my best friend's birthday was coming up, and I wanted to embroider her a pair, and the wings on the dragonfly would be perfect. So I did a little bit of research, tried to find an image that would work well, and then did the thing I'm worst at in the world, which is tech. Finding the image, editing the image. I do this in Photo Room. I'm currently editing this video in Filmora. I do everything on mobile because laptops scare me. And yes, that is the truth. I cannot use laptop things like Photoshop or whatever. So this is me badly trying to edit out antenna and make it so that when I print it out, I don't have to cut things out of the embroidery. And then I made a bunch of different sizes to print on fabric. You can actually print with an EcoTank printer onto jacquard printable fabric, and then I can cut the design out. So there's my tester, cut out the little tester dudes to see what size looks best. And then I have to mirror the image, obviously. I can't have two left feet embroidery things, and that was too big, that was too small. I ended up finding one that was just right, and to fill the space on the other side, I printed out some sunset moths that I'm going to make into earrings. Beautiful. This is the satisfying part, peeling the fabric off the backing, and then immediately going in and ironing in iron-on backing so that the fabric has more, weight to it, like a canvas weight. So that's the iron-on backing on the other side. And then I just cut them out and get to stitching. These are all of my holographic thread options. These are from Sulky, Sulky, and I am doing a larger one of these dragonflies as a tester. So, when you knit something, you should do a swatch. Well, when you embroider something, you should definitely try a swatch before you commit it to a shoe and mess things up. So I had a bunch of different options that I was going to do for an outline and for the wings to see which one looked best. And I ended up ultimately going for a clear green reflect thread. So here's me just doing one wing in one color, one wing in the other, and then sending pictures of it to my friend. We ultimately ended up loving the way that the clear with the green reflect looked. And I probably put 5 or 6 hours into the tester before I actually got onto the shoe. And one thing I regret is that I used fabric glue, which I know you're supposed to use, but man, that was actually really difficult to embroider through. I don't know what the better option is, but fabric glue is not it. It broke a bunch of needles trying to go through, and then the bigger needles that I used left giant holes in the wings, which was not optimal. Also, do the fabric glue outside. I get a headache every time I use it, and I didn't think it would be that kind of glue, but it definitely is. It's like getting high, but the effect isn't fun. It's just a headache, so do it outside. So all those hours and hours and hours, and here's the beginning when you see, oh my God, it's working. It looks fucking beautiful. And now it's just going through and putting the lines in, checking, rechecking. And there you go. This beautiful project for a friend, inspired by people I haven't met, but I'm very impressed by.